Hello. Welcome to OJ Studios. Please enjoy this chapter of Emily by Olivia Julius.
Two years later, I woke up to Katy Perry playing on my alarm clock. I slowly got up and put my feet onto the ground. Today was the second day of my Easter break. But it felt like it was just a normal Saturday to me. I looked at my cell phone and saw 3 text messages from Ria wondering where I was, and was I ready for the biggest event of the year? I rolled my eyes. She was referring to the Easter Princess contest tomorrow at the Easter fair just outside of town. It wasn't that big, it was just a small carnival that a lady puts on every year, nothing special about it. But for her, she keeps talking about it like it's a grand event. Last year she got runner-up, she lost to a 5th grader, at least she got a position, and prize money, and free rides in the carnival. I got nothing. She had spoken for days before the event that I would be the runner-up last year, but that didn't happen. It is kind of funny how I am in second place for everything in Ria's mind. I'm awake. I texted her back. Almost instantly I received a message back from her. Girl, just a little advice, if you want to be around the best you must put in the effort, and you sleeping in on me doesn't inspire greatness. I rolled my eyes. Ria has been my friend for 2 years now, she was the first person I met at elementary school, and she has taken me under her wing. But she can be a little mean at times. Sorry, late night with my moms. I texted back. This wasn't entirely true, I mean yes, my mama told me that I wasn't allowed to spend the night at Ria's house every night for the Easter break, so I mostly stayed in my room all night doing homework. While I heard Mama E and Mama B downstairs watching TV. Sorry, Ria. Where do you want to meet? Just need to get ready, I texted. I got off my bed and walked over to my dresser. I pulled out a denim skirt and a blue tank top. Ria already planned out what we should wear to the mall yesterday. We got to be matchy. She had said. Of course, we weren't really going to be matching, she was going to wear a pink tank top while I was going to be wearing a blue one. With Ria, wearing pants or shorts was a no. Which back when I was newly going out as a girl seemed fantastic to me. Back when I had to be Michael, I used to wonder how cool it would be to wear a dress every day or a flowy skirt every day. But now I can see how irritating it is. I can't play on most of the playground equipment in fear that someone would look at my skirt. Every time I sit down on a bench, I must make sure the skirt is around me modestly, it's exhausting. The only time I'm allowed to wear pants or shorts is when it's cold outside and Ria will decree that wearing leggings under our skirts will be awesome. Or days when we have PE and we will take off our skirts and wear shorts then re-put on the skirts right after. Girl, you won't believe who I saw yesterday. Ria texted again. Ignoring my question altogether. I saw Sarah at the park, and OMG, she had pigtails. I would never be caught dead with pigtails in my hair. Like, I would never be caught dead wearing a hairstyle that is named after a disgusting animal. I sighed. I guess pigtails were now in the Ria Galloway don't category, along with bangs, fingernail polish that wasn't just one color for every nail, clip-on earrings, and silly graphic t-shirts. All of these were mistakes I made trying different things out as I got used to being Emily full-time. Mama B says I need to explore what it means to be a girl for myself, to find what I like. But what's the use of doing that? Ria was born a girl, I think she knows what a girl really needs to do. I'll just follow her lead. But a part of me wonders what she would say if she knew my secret. It has been 2 years since I moved here, and it has been 2 years since I started to live as a girl full-time. Yet in those 2 years I know one thing is for certain, don't tell Ria anything about being born a boy, as far as she knows I was born a happy and healthy girl. Can she be a little mean at times? Yes. But is she nice to me? Usually yes. She's just very opinionated. So anyways, Isabella and I will pick you up at your place and we're going to head straight for the mall. Thank God my mom won't be there also. We can shop in peace. Pick you up in an hour. Peace. That made me perk up a little. Isabella is a girl that graduated high school last year. She became Ria's full-time nanny almost right after she graduated, and the great news is she doesn't care where we go in the mall if she gets to spend time with her boyfriend. I finished getting dressed and brushed out my long blonde hair. I looked in the mirror. I still have weird nightmares that I will wake up and have a full unmanageable beard that I must shave off to hide my secret. I walked downstairs to the kitchen. Mama E was cooking biscuits and gravy while Mama B was reading a newspaper and drinking what was undoubtedly her second cup of coffee. I walked to the table and took my seat. "Good morning, Princess," Mama E said, trying to stifle a yawn. Mama E has never been a morning person. "Good morning," I said before grabbing a banana from a bowl on the table and peeling it open. "So, what's your plans today?" Mama B asked. "Ria and I are going to the mall," I said as Mama E put a plate of biscuits and gravy in front of me. "And who's going with you and Ria?" Mama B asked. "Isabella," I said, trying to make my answer sound more cheerful. Mama B has never liked Isabella and she has said she is too immature to be watching us. I mean, yes, she allows us to go off by ourselves at the mall, but we must check in with her every 15 minutes, and besides Ria and I never leave each other's sight. "Whatever happened to Thea?" Mama E asked, sitting down at the table with her own plate. Thea is Ria's older sister. She is graduating high school this year, and up until the beginning of this year she was the one that took us to the mall and watched over us. But ever since she became a senior, she has only been wanting to spend time with her friends and not be around a bunch of 8-year-olds. That's why Isabella is taking us to the mall. As I finished my breakfast, I couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt. Mama B always had this way of making me feel like I was doing something wrong, even when I wasn't. But I pushed the feeling aside. Today was supposed to be fun. After breakfast, I hurried back upstairs to gather my things. As I packed my purse, I couldn't shake off the unease that crept up on me every time I prepared for an outing with Ria. It wasn't that I didn't enjoy her company, it was just that sometimes I felt like I was living in her shadow, conforming to her standards and expectations rather than being true to myself. I slipped into my sneakers and slung my purse over my shoulder, then headed downstairs again. Mama B was still at the table, sipping her coffee. She looked up as I descended the stairs, her gaze piercing. "Be safe, Emily," she said softly, her concern evident in her voice. "I will, Mama B," I replied, offering her a small smile before heading out the door. As I walked outside, I could see Isabella drive up and stop in front of my house. Perfectly on time, like always. I got into the back seat to find Ria frantically texting on her cell phone. Once Ria was done, she looked up at me and smiled a little. "You like?" she asked, showing me her new phone. "Got it yesterday, it's the newest iPhone, Mama made sure to get it for me, nothing but the best." I looked up in the driver's seat in time to see Isabella roll her eyes before she put the car into drive. I had my old Samsung phone under my butt hoping that she wouldn't comment about the Fossil I have. It was the cheapest phone my mother's could find, it didn't have much, unlimited talk, and text but not a lot of data, so I was mostly stuck using Wi-Fi all over town and at home if I wanted to browse the web. "So, there's a few things that we need to get, tomorrow is the big day of course," Ria said as we drove off from my street. I tuned Ria out. Sometimes the best way to listen to Ria is not to listen to Ria. As we drove towards the mall, I let Ria's voice become a distant hum, my mind wandering to what lay ahead. The Easter Princess contest loomed large in my thoughts. Ria was determined to win this year, and she was dragging me along for the ride. I glanced out the window, watching the familiar scenery blur by. When we arrived at the mall, Isabella parked the car and let us out near the main entrance. "Remember, check in with me every 15 minutes, she reminded us, her eyes already scanning for her boyfriend. Yeah, we got it," Ria said dismissively, grabbing my hand and pulling me towards the entrance.